Helping Columbus to become the safest big city in America. It's a refrain we've heard from Mayor Andrew Ginther before, but even he admits Columbus is far from that. Saturday, stressing that community safety will be a big focus for his office over the next 4 years. The new year off to a rough start in some Columbus communities. Just days ago, a deadly shooting at a troubled North Side apartment complex. Tenants fearing for their safety.
We don't go out at all. Our kids, they go from school to home, and only if my husband's home, we go out. But by myself with the kids, we don't go out at all.
In Clintonville, a series of car break-ins has neighbors frustrated.
They didn't steal anything, just seemed like they were just breaking windows to break windows. Police said they even got into a couple cars that had money in it and didn't take anything.
Public safety remains a major concern for families across Columbus. Mayor Andrew Ginther telling us he understands.
My job has got to be focused on getting results for people in neighborhoods throughout our city.
Saturday, Ginther came together with his supporters at COSI for a ceremonial community inauguration event, outlining what he says are his priorities for his third term. Among the things he's focusing on, creating more affordable neighborhoods in the city, improving city services, and most importantly, a focus on community safety, addressing crime and violence.
It's fewer than 500 people that are committing 50% of the violence in this community. So continuing to go after those individuals and help them make better choices, get on the right path.
Ginther also providing insight on claims that he improperly contacted the judge who had been presiding over the case involving the troubled and crime-ridden Greyhound Barons Bus Depot. Those living near the property have been pushing for its closure.
Well, I think it's really important as elected officials that we share information with other community leaders about what's on people's mind. And I called the judge after there was a homicide at that bus station that weekend to let her know how concerned people were. People in that neighborhood were afraid. They were scared, and they wanted us doing everything we could to help make them safer.
When it comes to looking into those issues of safety, addressing youth violence has been a major concern of both the mayor's office and Columbus Police. Over the next 4 years, the mayor says the city will continue to develop programs to target those issues as well. Rodney Dunigan reporting.
Okay, I'm gonna try something different this time.
Okay.
It's a game of skill, patience, and planning.
You are playing better.
Am I playing better?
It takes smarts. Those who play say there is no luck involved.
Okay, I think I can play here. It takes years to master the complexities of chess. Checkmate?
Yes.
Yeah, he checkmate me again.
For a Columbus kindergartner with a lot of brain power, the process has come just a bit faster.
Oh, I tried something different.
It doesn't work.
But it doesn't work. Yes, it doesn't work.
6-year-old Mehmet Yalanli, the best in the U.S. Literally.
Oh, he made me. Yeah. Yeah, you need to think very carefully, and you need to think like a couple steps ahead.
That needs to play harder.
Mehmet recently took home the Kindergartner National Chess Championship at National Grade Level Chess Tournament.
Okay. What do we do now?
It's good to see you thinking something.
He's been crafting his talents for the last year and a half. A member of the Columbus Chess Academy.
Okay, you forgot to develop your bishop.
He puts in the work to be the best.
Daddy, play harder this time.
Okay, I will try my best, Mehmet.
His dad, his practice partner, although he admits the 6-year-old typically dominates their matches.
He usually beats me easily.
His love for the game and mental stamina helping him to be head and shoulders above the competition. What the future holds, no one truly knows. maybe one day he could be one of the best in the world.
Let's see what will happen. Yeah, we are not pushing too much him as well. Yeah.
For now, he is positively Columbus.
I won all my matches against my dad.
Rodney Dunigan reporting. A spokesman with Giant Eagle telling us at this very hour, the company is actively working with local and federal law enforcement to get to the bottom of this series of crimes. Unsuspecting customers who had simply stopped in these stores to get groceries, now their personal information could be in the hands of crooks. Giant Eagle telling us the crimes date back to November 3rd of last year. That's when the first device was found at the store in Powell. Following that find, the company says it immediately inspected pin pads across all supermarkets chain-wide, discovering 4 more at stores here in Ohio, including the North High Street location. This certainly not the first time we've reported on issues involving credit card skimmers.
So on the inside of the pump here, we're basically going to make sure that nothing has been modified.
For years, drivers have been told to check gas pumps after illegal skimmers were discovered inside machines across Ohio.
Give it a little tug because it's got 2-sided tape on it. So if perhaps it is a skimming device, it'll pop off in your hand.
The Better Business Bureau offers a number of tips on how to avoid credit card skimmers. Use credit cards, not debit cards. Credit card companies typically send out alerts when detecting fraud. Look for off-color terminals, attachments, or devices. Look at the surrounding machines to make sure they look alike. And report credit card skimmer incidents to police or the BBB's scam tracker. As for the most recent cases involving Giant Eagle at store locations where a skimmer was discovered, we're told the equipment was removed for a full examination. Giant Eagle is urging customers who may have visited any of the 5 locations to closely monitor their account statements for any signs of fraud. Rodney Dunigan reporting. Brandon Simmons is no stranger to Columbus City Schools. Just a few years ago, graduating from Columbus Alternative High School. Over the years, he's been a harsh critic of CCS leadership and the direction of the district. After being elected to the school board, the responsibility to change in his hands.
Can't remember a year when someone hasn't had a heat stroke.
For years, Brandon Simmons has been front and center, speaking out over issues within the Columbus City School District. As a student at Columbus Alternative High School, calling out the district over conditions in and around school buildings. At the time he was in class, worries over non-working AC systems.
And an ambulance hasn't been called.
We were with him when he filed paperwork to run for the school board, turning his concerns into action. After winning an at-large seat in November, set to be sworn in at Tuesday night's meeting with a list of changes in mind.
Well, I'm excited to make the hard decisions. I'm excited to move our district forward.
With continuing concerns regarding not only school facilities, but student achievement, Simmons knows the change he's advocating for won't come overnight.
And we can turn our district into a district where our students are happy to wake up in the morning and go to school. Our staff feel good about coming into work. Our parents are excited to send their kids off to school in the morning.
Simmons stressing to us he knows what it's like to sit in those CCS classrooms, not far removed from actually being a student. He believes that experience will help in the job ahead, a job that he admits won't be easy. Rodney Dunigan reporting. Somebody could be $800 million richer tonight. The Powerball drawing is at 11 tonight. And of course, the jackpot is a whopping $810 million. A lot of folks out there having champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Hopefully the winning lottery ticket.
I got the winning ticket. I've been lucky enough to be up there yet, but maybe today's the day.
So what would you do with all of that cash? Head to our social media pages and weigh in.